So today I'm going to talk about the setup, the practice a little bit of doing these journals and having the cool stuff that makes them really easy. It's so important to have all the things ready so there's no resistance. And I want to show you how I set up my table. First of all, I have a big space. It's always set up. If you can pull that off, that's the main thing. You have your brushes, you got your water and everything. But these are the brushes that I use. Really, I don't use this big one for sketch. It's these brushes. Okay, and there's a list. I'll put a list down below. It's a 2-inch brush. It's a 1-inch brush. I use this 1-inch brush so much. And then these little fine brushes, and then I use these flats. So anyway, I put a link down below for that. I always have, I use a ton of black, big bottle of black. This is the size I like, a pint. It's like right on my table. And then I have white, a pint of white that I use on my table. It's always full. I keep it with the black. And I have a pint of gloss medium. This is what I use for gluing stuff in, sealing things, sealing pastel. These are like the basic things that I have. And of course, my journal. I use different sizes, but lately I've been enjoying this size, which is kind of great. It's a little bigger, mostly so you can see it, see how nice this looks. It's a lot bigger. So a lot of what I'm doing is I'm doing these online, and this allows people to see it better. But I got to admit, I am enjoying the bigger format. The paint. This is something that your table, like having a whole bunch of colors. So I have all the Art to Life colors, but whatever, you want to make it so you can get to them really easily. When this table gets all clustered up and the paint's not coming out of the tubes, and so I minimize it. I have a list there's numbers of brushes on this table. It's all listed out. Like I don't have too many things. I have a certain number of colors. I don't have duplicates of colors. It just creates noise for me. Instead of putting all the paint out, right? I got all these tubes. This is the size I use. This is the 4-ounce Art to Life. Obviously, you can get whatever paint you like, but I love this size. And instead of just putting them all over the table, I keep them in a box. They're just always organized. And here's the cool thing. You can see here, I've color coded the top because now I don't have to even think. I can just look. And this box suggests to me colors I might not think of for a picture. So if I'm looking, for example, at what I'm making here, I can look at these colors and think, wow, I can almost see it. It's like I can see that this new Baja orange color is going to look great in there, right? Because I can see all the colors I have and the colors I'm working on. This is so fun. And then, of course, I've got, little pieces of sandpaper. I've got little tools that I use, right? Little scrapers, lots of pencils. I use little scrapers, but that's about it. Oh, and of course, I use a trowel. I have that sitting here. I have my paint guide sitting here. I have my squeegee sitting here. That's it. That's what I use. And of course, my palette, which you can't see here, but that would be, this is what I'm using to paint on. That's kind of a great setup, and it takes a little bit of room. But man, when you sit down and you have all the paints and everything's ready, it just goes so much easier. I got this sketchbook thing on my mind. I got the Bloom Book journaling thing on my mind. It's because we're doing Bloom Week again. And if you haven't done this with us, it's super fun. It's tons of painting. It starts April 27th and goes to May 1st. It's an hour a day for 5 days. And I'm going to teach you this journaling process. I'm going to teach you how to approach your art in a different way, the way that you wouldn't normally make art. And it's easier, and it makes and generates art that feels more like you. It's called the Bloom Practice. And it's insane. It's so fun. It's so easy. So if you've struggled with making art before, resistance, and you don't really like it some days and you don't, this makes it so fun and so easy. So I'm really excited to share this week with you. Again, it starts on April 27th, goes through May 1st. There's a link down below. Come join us. It's a ton of fun. All right, I will see you real soon. Let me know in the comments. Let us all know in the comments what it is that you like to have on your table. And check it out. I'll put a list down there below of all the colors I got in this box, all those little mediums and things I shared with you. All right, I hope you get out today and make some art, maybe some in your Bloom Book. All right, see you soon.